Hello there, dreamers. We are about to finish the current Star Path. Tomorrow, I think, is the last day. Or today. I'm not sure when this video is going to go live. But anyway, there's less than 1 day left in the current Star Path. And it's safe to assume that we're going to have update probably very soon. If I were to guess, next week. Maybe in 2 weeks, who knows? We still didn't get any official confirmation at the moment of me recording this video. If there anything changes, I will definitely update you. But I'm curious, because we know what characters are coming. We know that we're gonna have some Skull Rock quests. We know we're gonna have a Mike and Sully Realm. But what about Star Path? What can we expect from Star Path in the next update? So let's talk about it. First of all, let me show you the poll that we recently had, and there was a question about the Star Path themes that people want to see the most. And I feel like one of the Star Path from that list is gonna make it to the next update. Or maybe not. Maybe they already had the next update Star Path fully ready and prepared, and they were just asking for the future. But regardless, let's just take a look. What are the options? All right, here you go. So that was the list of all the themes they gave us for consideration. Let's go through all of them and see which one is the most likely to make it into the next update. Also, not just the themes. There was a lot of questions about the Star Path and potentially allowing us to buy items from the previous Star Path items in the premium shop. So that's something they're considering implementing. So there's a chance we're going to see that in the next update. Also, there is a chance that we will be able... there was multiple questions about the Star Path. Let's go through all of them. Let's start with the theme. Disney Classic Star Path, Decades Star Path, various decades. I'm kind of curious which... I would love to see the results of this poll. Wonderland, I mean, I'm sure Wonderland is very high on the list because Wonderland is very popular. Princess Star Path, I would assume was also very popular. Greek mythology, pretty cool. Mermaid, I feel like Mermaid does not fit the season that we're in. This makes sense to have during summer. I would expect Mermaid Star Path probably during summer. Gamer Star Path, we did have a lot of gamer content from Twitch and stuff, so I don't see that happening anytime soon. Cottagecore Star Path, nature-inspired content, simplistic outfits, farming barns, and cutesy farm animal critters. Once again, feel like that would be a good something for spring or summer. So, if I were to guess, out of all of these Star Paths, the one that has the highest chance to appear as the next Star Path is probably going to be either Classics, or maybe Mythical, or maybe Princess. One out of these three. Pinocchio, Peter Pan, Robin Hood. Yeah, those guys definitely would be pretty popular, and doesn't really matter which season they come out. Now, if you ask me, what do I think is going to be the next Star Path? Now, here's a few more questions that we had about the Star Path. One of the questions was if Star Path rewards should come back as items in a premium shop. And once again, I don't know how... I feel like people are very, very split on this one. I've seen so many comments, people saying... I mean, probably people who missing certain items that they want. They definitely want to see those items to come back. But people who've been playing from day one, I saw a lot of comments. People feel like those items should be exclusive. So for people who were playing at that time, as a reward for starting to play this game early. Like, I feel both sides have a good point. There should be certain benefits for playing the game earlier and being able to grind these items during the Star Path, but also I don't feel like it's fair to people who started playing later to completely disallow them the access to some of the Star Path items, because some of the Star Path items are so iconic and they're pinnacle of the game and they're so irreplaceable. Like certain rides, for example, or certain Christmas items, like I feel like it could definitely impact people to know that those items exist and there is no way for them to get them. So, in my opinion, the items from old Star Paths in the premium shop is a pretty good idea. I don't know how to price them, though. They definitely should be more expensive than what we paid for them, which is 400 moonstones for the whole package, because we did have to grind the quests, and there should be some premium for playing the game early, like some benefits. So it's probably should be more expensive. I don't know if the items should be as expensive as the regular premium shop items. Maybe somewhere in between. Honestly, I don't know. I guess the best way is to let them decide what they want to do and then see how it impacts the game, and then we can voice our opinion if it's too expensive or too cheap, or like I have, it's such a complex issue. I have no idea how to implement it properly. So I'm just going to wait for them to implement it, and then we're going to judge it on what it is, and hopefully make some changes to, in the end up with something that's going to satisfy everybody. Now, if the Star Path items should be similar to the update theme, I honestly, I don't really care, because the update theme, it's tough. Like, it doesn't really matter. As long as there's good items, I don't really care if it fits the theme or doesn't. All right, now this is an interesting question. Which improvements would you most like to see added to the Star Path? Ability to have an unlimited amount of duties and claim star coins or craftables on additional pages. So, guys, they're definitely planning a lot of changes to the Star Path, and I have a feeling we're going to start seeing some of the changes starting in the next update. Now, obviously not all of these things. Potentially maybe the one that got the most votes, we might actually see in the next update. And if I were to guess which out of all of these was the most popular and is most likely to make it to the next update, I would probably choose ability to repeat the Star Path and exchange the same item for a special treatment like sparkles and VFX. Now, this is a pretty common thing in a lot of games. If you get a duplicate item, or like multiply, you need multiple of the same item to like give it, like to level it up. For example, certain games have regular cards and gold cards. The gold card is pretty much the same as the regular card, but it just has, for example, animated skin or like more fancy looking, even though it's the same thing, but it has like a little bit extra, just a little extra visual, even though it's the same thing. So if I understand this correctly, they want to give us an ability to potentially, for example, to have the items, but maybe make them glow or have like an extra sparkle to them, or maybe even have an animation, or even some extra interaction or something. Like make them a little bit like extra. The same item, let's say, for example, let's take the white snowflake rug that we got from the Star Path. For example, first time you unlock it, you just get a regular rug. But let's say if you complete the Star Path again, if it's ever repeats, and you get the same item twice, you will, instead of just wasting it because you already had it, you will level it up or something, or take it to the next level where it becomes, I don't know, maybe it has like a sparkle or some like something changing color, or like skins for items. I don't know. I feel like that's what they're alluding to, and I think this would be absolutely incredible, because otherwise, if we do have an ability to repeat Star Paths, it's gonna be wasted on a lot of people who already completed it before. But this will give them an incentive to do it again. I think this is, if I understand this option correctly, I would absolutely love to see this implemented. Of course, I would like to have weekly and daily based duties, but it all depends on the rewards. They say star coins or craftables, for example, for unlimited amount of duties. Who cares about who is gonna do Star Path duties for star coins? Nobody. Craftables, depends what kind of craftables. If it's certain resources, I might consider it. If you're offering iron ingots, I will consider doing a duty. But if it's something that is very easy to obtain, it might not be worth it. So star coins, definitely not. We have plenty of sources of star coins. I feel like the game has already super unbalanced star coin economy. It's like the star coins have pretty much almost no value unless you're like just starting the game out. But at some point, the star coins, you can make years worth of star coins in a day, which is kind of, I mean, it's totally fine. I guess it's not the focus on the game. You can focus on other things, which is good. But we definitely don't need star coins as rewards for any additional content. So I would love to see the craftables. I don't know. Sounds like it could be useful, especially if you could choose which resource you get as a reward. All right, let's finish off this video by going through some of you guys' ideas for the Star Path. And let me just tell you right now, the two most popular ones, the two most popular themes you guys want to see in the Star Path, and I completely agree, are Valentine's Day and Lunar New Year, which, in my opinion, perfect two themes to actually combine in one Star Path. It's happened before. We had Star Paths that had items from potentially multiple themes, and I think it's do we need this many items for Valentine or this many items for Lunar New Year separately? I feel like if we have half for one holiday and half for another holiday, this would be perfect. So my personal prediction and also wish for the next Star Path to be Valentine Day / Lunar New Year. That would be just the best of all worlds. Lisa would also like to see a classic Disney theme, which I would definitely like to see. Don't forget, guys, we're going to be getting a new Star Path every 2 months, which is insane. Which means that we're going to have so many themes to go through. So most likely, all of the suggestions we're going to see right now in the comments are going to make it into the game at one point or the other. So let's see what you guys are the most excited about. I hope they will bring back the up house with balloons. I think Asian would be great. So like an Asian, like an Eastern themed Star Path. That would be super cool. I feel like that would be good for when Mulan comes into the game. That would be a good opportunity to introduce the Eastern Star Path. I would definitely love to see that. Honestly, I'm down for any Star Path. That's pretty much most of the comments say that, and I agree. I don't think I hated a single Star Path they introduced. I just love new items, and like every single one of them had some of the most unique items in the game, which have incredibly premium feel to them. Like I feel like some of the favorite items from the game are not even from Premium Shop. They're from Star Paths. Those are super high quality items. Usually, I would be happy with pretty much everything. Same. I really like another park's Star Path, maybe Princess Focused. Oh yeah, Princess Focused definitely coming according to their post. So hopefully we're gonna see that soon. Maybe that's the one we're gonna get with Tiana, potentially. Something Valentine's related or cottagecore. Once again, cottagecore pretty much confirmed too. According to the poll, they're definitely considering. The only thing that would stop it from coming if a lot of nobody literally voted for it, which I really doubt. I think cottagecore theme was extremely popular. I'm definitely ready for not winter feeling. I will have to agree with that. The winter is, I mean, it's still going on, but we just had 2 winter dream snaps. We had a whole winter Star Path. I feel like it's enough. I really doubt that whatever the next Star Path is going to be will have anything to do with winter. I will be very surprised if it does. Probably Asian or Oriental theme for Lunar Chinese New Year. It will look especially cool since it's the year of the dragon. Ooh, it is, isn't it? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Okay, if they combine Lunar New Year with Eastern culture with dragons, now that's a Star Path that I would love to see. All of that together. Still would like to have some Valentine Day stuff, but if it has dragons, sign me up. Greek mythology, yep, that one is pretty much confirmed too from the poll. A dragons-themed Star Path. Raya, Mulan, Pete's Dragon, Shang-Chi items. Interesting. Valentine Day stuff, but I think I'd be happy with the mythical Star Path. Mythical. So like Hercules, basically. Yeah, I can see that. Princess! I'm so happy I found the game a month ago. Can't stop playing it. That is awesome. And I can assure you the Princess Star Path is going to be coming very soon. I'm sure it got a lot of votes during the poll. Fairy cottagecore themed once again very soon. I really doubt it's going to be this, like the next one. But I would probably assume we're going to get it within 2024. Alright guys. Lots of solid opinions. So give me your best guess. So now, last time I asked, what are you hoping for? But now I want to ask you, what do you guess the next Star Path is going to be? Even if it's not something that you want, but it just makes sense and you think that it's going to be coming. So my guess, my official guess for the next Star Path is going to be Valentine/Lunar New Year. I think it makes the most sense to me, even though dragons, yes, but maybe later. Maybe later. That's my guess. Let's see if I'm right or not. Leave your guess in the comments. We're going to see later how many of us got the theme of the next Star Path right. And thank you so much for watching. Huge thanks to everybody for supporting this channel. Honestly, I'm in the camp that I will be happy with anything. I really doubt that any theme that they come up with will disappoint me. Yeah, sure, there are certain themes I would love to see more than others, but I don't think there's anything that can be bad. They have consistently made super high quality Star Path items so far, and I hope that they're gonna keep raising the bar with every next Star Path and keep absolutely releasing some of the top quality items, premium shop quality items in the Star Path for us to get for 400 moonstones every 2 months. That's just the best deal ever. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more, and goodbye.